planes. First plane, thymic plane. What you need to know basically is just the arteries of it. That's the most important part. The arteries of the thymic plane. Where do they come from? Artera.
Sì. Addominale.
Just try to get like look at it. Yes, you're on the right track.
Toracica.
Arteria thoracica interna. The veins, where do they drain it? Which one? Now, when you look at the vena brachiocephalica, the right one, I'm just going to say, the right one looks like this, right? Just a pro. And the left one looks like this. So which one are they draining in?
Azygos? No.
No, the left
subclavia,
one.
sorry.
Relax. Again, just focus with me. It's one of the brachiocephalic ones.
Okay.
The right one looks like this. It's just straight here, right? The right brachiocephalic. The left one is crossing.
So the right one.
No, it's the left.
It's the left one. Where is the thymic, the thymus? Where is it?
And the most anterior.
So it's in the middle.
Yeah.
So the one that is crossing the middle, the veins will be draining in it. Vena brachiocephalica crosses like this. Actually, could be this. I don't know. This one is really dry. Probably is this structure. So it's crossing.
Okay.
Okay. So the vein that is crossing and is covering this middle area is vena brachiocephalica sinistra.
And it's
so the
draining
veins
into
from here are going to drain into it.
Okay.
You get it? So the veins are draining in vena brachiocephalica sinistra. Okay. The second plane is the venous plane, which is the brachiocephalica we just discussed. The vena brachiocephalica, what is it made by? Jugularis interna and subclavia. That point is known as the Pyrgov angle, of which on the left ductus thoracicus drains, on the right ductus lymphaticus dexter drains, just the other duct. What's important about, and then the third plane is the arterial plane, the aortic arch. I think everybody knows that by now. The branches, easy. You move on to the fourth plane, trachea, just don't even read it. The next one, you move on, let's talk about the posterior layers. We have the esophagus. You need to know the stricturas. There is one at the level of the cricoid, and
One at the...
yes, and one at the entrance, I think. Right? Okay, so that's three, and you just know that it's insult to the left. The aorta pushes it and then comes back to the left, and that's about it so far. And then you have the aorta thoracica. You know the branches of the aorta thoracica. I'm listening.
Intercostalis.
Posterior. It's really important to define which one, because arteria thoracica interna will give the anterior ones. Okay, so the arteria thoracica will give the posterior ones.
Mediastinalis.
Yeah, it's not really common, that question. So an important question for the thorax, what you can get? The laryngeus nerves, the trunk, sympathetic trunk.
It's just theory, no.
You cannot try, just try to find it.
Okay.
The veins, if they want to ask you an easy question. And nervus vagus, nervus phrenicus.
Can we talk about how nervus vagus is ending in the abdominal?
It ends at one point. Do you know what point is that? Cannon bone, and then it will give the parasympathetic innervation to the plexus splachnicus sacri, I think.
Nervi pelvini.
There is another nerve that continues the innervation. I actually don't remember. It's a plexus. A plexus will carry on from here, but what you need to know is the point,
Yeah.
and I actually forgot the other term. Sorry. I'll try to.
Splachnici pelvini.
Sorry? Yeah, it's something the
Splachnici
pelvic. It's either the pelvini or the sacral. I think it's the pelvic.
No, it's both. It's
Both of them?
Yeah,
The plexus?
nervi, both.
Plexus.
In the script it says from there on, the innervation, the parasympathetic is nervi splachnici pelvini. That's just.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's either nervi splachnici pelvini, or I said I made a mistake, which is sacralis. It's pelvic. So yeah, it's important to know the azygos system, the hemiazygos system. Can you see them?
Between the aorta.
This is the azygos system,
And hemiazygos,
left side,
the left side.
but inferiorly. So it's here. This is it. Do you see the crossing? This is the lip of the crossing, TH6. Okay, and in this specific category, you see the hemiazygos draining in the azygos at TH6, and you see the hemiazygos accessorius draining in the hemiazygos. Okay, what do they drain? Basically, the thoracic cavity. That's it. So they drain basically the thoracic cavity. More or less, that's everything you need to know about the thorax area. Plus, just know some I think that's about it. Okay, the stomach, the vascularization of the abdominal wall, I think everybody knows it, everybody is easy with it. An importance, yes,
Can you say again the branches of the arteria iliaca interna?
Yes.
we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Before we continue, an important structure that I wanted to talk about. Oh, fish, I forgot. Okay. Okay, arteria mesenterica superior.
Ok.
What is important about that artery to mention is that it goes.
Mesenterica superior with the vena in incisura pancreatic.
Yes, that's really important in the pancreatic angle. That is important to mention. Okay. So the vascularization we discussed. I think everybody's good with the vascularization, right? It's easy.
But can we just show it once more? Which is which?
Let me
And the
check this.
incisor.
Just quick.
Yes, it's fine. It's fine.
Also to see,
course.
because I think we all know the theory.
Okay, so this is arteria mesenterica superior. These should be the duodenal arteries, or because I don't
The
see.
one going left.
Let me see this cadaver. This is the rectum. This is the ileocecal. So this is large intestine. Just leave it here for a second, please. Where
I
is?
think we cannot see the duodenal.
Yes. So this is truncus, and this is arteria mesenterica superior. Should be. Okay.
Can
Okay.
we go to the other cadaver?
We should actually.
Yeah.
The arteria ileocecalis is cut, which is the most important artery, but you have the right one, which is arteria colica dextra, which splits in two, and then you have arteria the media, which splits in them two. I think this is the media, and then it goes in two, and then you have from the mesenterica inferior here, sinistra, which is cut. It's this one. Oh my God, this cadaver. The students, poor students. So this one is cut. You go this way, up and down. Here you'll have radial and halar. And then you'll also have the sigmoid branches, which
And the rectalis.
We can see them.
I
in
don't
the
see them
mesenterica
here. This should be, I think, the other branch here. For the sigmoid branches, the last one from the sigmoid with rectalis superior is Sudeck. And then you have rectalis superior, which is this one, and the terminal branch for the rectal area. Good?
Good.
Arc of Drummond, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. What is this? Where is it? What is this artery?
Arteria
And vein.
renalis.
Testicoralis.
Obviously, yes. And tell me the contents of the funiculus spermaticus, the spermatic cord.
Interior umbilical.
Spermatic cord anterior.
Vas deferens,
Yes,
arteras cremastica,
yes, and arteria testicularis,
testicularis,
and terra ductus deferens, an artery for the duct, and that's about it. Sorry? And the muscle, yes. And that's about it. The spaces in the pelvis. This is actually really, really important.
Yeah, the
It's really